Once again, the judges, Harold Letterman, Phil Newman, and Joe Cortez. Bout, referee Larry Hazard. And now, boxing fans, introducing the principals. First, in the red corner, wearing the green trunks with the white trim, he tipped in at 152 1/2 pounds. This gentleman is a native of San Savista, Puerto Rico, and now residing in Stamford, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Orlando Montalvo. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks with the gold trim, along with the gold lettering. He weighed in at 154 1/4 pounds. This young man hails from Essex Fells, New Jersey. Boxing fans, here is Danny McElnay.
Okay, fellas, we're scheduled to box 8 rounds according to the rules of the New Jersey State Athletic Commission. I'm here to enforce those rules. Keep your punches up at all times. There's to be no holding, no pushing, no unnecessary wrestling. When I give you a command, I expect you to obey that command. In the case of a knockdown, the fighter who scores the knockdown is to go to the farthest neutral corner, remain there until I pick. Shake hands, come out fighting at the bell.
McElnay, the obvious favorite, the professional fight career.
Montalvo has just undergone a management change. He has now got Jim St. Angelo and Tommy St. Angelo handling him as he gets off to a very quick start. And I was just going to say, one of the big changes they want to make in him, Jim, is to get him to be more offensive-minded and get off first. He certainly has done that here.
Fights in Montalvo won. It was by knockout. Body work done there by Montalvo. Now it's shifts to the head and back to the body. But neither man known as a knockout man. Good right thrown by Montalvo.
Well, Tommy St. Angelo told me, and I had seen Montalvo once before, and I remember that he was kind of a defensive counterpuncher type, and he said, you will be surprised when you see him come out here tonight. Well, he's been very aggressive in round 1.
One of the good rights to the head by Montalvo. He takes a left to the head, thrown by McElnay.
All right, keep him up, keep him up.
Montalvo gets a warning from Hazard for some low blows, but most of those punches were borderline. He's done the good work to the body so far.
Right, set back.
First round scheduled 8. McElnay has never gone 8 before. Right hand.
No holding. Let him out. Step back. Let him out.
Good crowd here in Totowa. They love their boxing. And that's a local man in the room there on your left.
They traded left hooks and Montalvo's got there first and did more damage.
McElnay very red of face. He's taken a lot of punches in that face and takes a couple more. 1 minute left for round 1. A right by Montalvo.
McElnay is fighting a very strange fight for him. He's on the inside exchanging with Montalvo. He admits himself he's really a stand-up boxer type with a pretty good jab and throws in an occasional left hook. So he's not the kind of fighter that I think wants to get inside with Montalvo, but that's what he's doing here in round 1.
The right lead and took a left to the body by Montalvo. Montalvo with a long and very good amateur record. 125 fights, won 110 of them. It looks as though he's been in the ring. Oh, my. Montalvo goes to work. And McElnay looks a little the worse for wear in round number 1. And a left and right.
My name is Glenn Law. Montalvo
Montalvo looked very good in round one. Montalvo on your right. McElnay, the younger man, taking those shots to the body going on Montalvo.
Often when trainers tell you that they have transformed fighters from one style to another, you're suspicious. Not the case with Orlando Montalvo. Tommy St. Angelo said he was aggressive, and he was right. This is by far the most aggressive I've seen Montalvo.
I tell you what, a left that he stuck to the body there, McElnay hurt right in the midsection.
Orlando may have gained some benefit from sparring with Roberto Duran. He sparred with Duran before Duran's fight with Davey Moore. He said it was an experience that helped him, and of course he idolizes Duran, and he's trying to emulate Roberto's style. He is taking the fight to Danny McElnay.
Good right to the head by Montalvo, who comes back with another. Orlando's primary work has been to the body.
He is hurting Danny to the body with rights and lefts.
McElnay scores. Thrown by Montalvo.
Montalvo is making this fight. He is forcing McElnay backwards, and Danny unable to counterpunch that effectively. He's landed some, but not as many as he would need to keep Montalvo off.
Wait, let me have it. Let me have it. Stick. Let go.
Oh, right. Banging away and a left to the head. McElnay fights back, and Montalvo hits him with another right on the ropes. Another right to the head, takes the left.
Montalvo banging that right to the body, bringing the left hand of McElnay down, and then he goes upstairs with the overhand right. Very effective move by Orlando.
Not supposed to be heavy hitters, but Orlando Montalvo's been a heavy hitter tonight. Good second round, scheduled 8. Montalvo comes out storming.
They were angry at Danny McElnay in his corner. They said, don't slug with this guy. You're a better boxer.
Well, he also said he's tough, and they had to say, Daddy, you're tougher than he is, and you're a better boxer. But it was McElnay who said he's tough.
Easy for the cornerman to say.
Round 3, scheduled 8. Remember, McElnay has never been beaten in his brief 6-fight career.
Okay, I got it. Step back.
Certainly the best performance. Well, I've seen Montalvo only once before, and in that fight, he was in kind of a defensive posture, but that has not been the case here tonight, and that was what his trainer, Tommy St. Angelo, really wanted to do for him, get him to be aggressive and get off first.
Credit rights to the body there, and again Montalvo seemed to be the stronger, the harder punch. Oh, a right, and then a good left run by Montalvo. Round is half open. Oh, got me excited.
Well, half over, it's also half open. So.
That's right.
The overhand right's been a big weapon for Montalvo, and McElnay's keeping his left hand pretty low. He's also using some lazy jabs, and he's getting hit with that shot.
Oh, good left to the body after glancing left off the head of McElnay by Montalvo.
This is better body work than I saw Montalvo do the last time I saw him. He is really ripping the body very well. McElnay cannot get off offensively at all.
offensive performance by McElnay.
When Montalvo got hit with that left hand, he smiled at McElnay. So I don't know if that was bravado or if it really didn't hurt him.
He entered the body, that hurt, but then McElnay came up with a good right to the head, and now Montalvo goes to work. Third round is over.
His best moment in this fight was that left hand, but not to Montalvo. He thought it was funny. He smiles.
Instructions to Orlando Montalvo in his corner was, don't jab once, jab twice. And he didn't there. He jabbed once, and that's what they said. You jab once, and he throws his right. Now he jabbed twice.
Good left counter shot by Montalvo. There appears to be a slight cut somewhere around the right eye of Montalvo. It doesn't look to be serious, but he's dabbing at it a little bit, so it may be getting a little bit worse.
Tough shots to the body by Orlando.
Jim, you have to believe that that body work that Montalvo's been so committed to in these early rounds will start to take effect on McElnay. That left hook was definitely low.
McElnay took a beating in the first couple of rounds. Looked better in round 3. Takes a right off the head there by Montalvo.
I think Montalvo has really dominated this fight, and I've given him all 3 rounds. So he's ahead by a lot on my scorecard, which is unofficial.
Very.
From time to time, anyway.
McElnay now backing off from that trot he was doing before, going back to a stand-up boxing style. A left eye in the head by Montalvo, misses with the right. You can hear in the background, double jab him. That's what they wanted Montalvo to do.
His jab really has been dormant in this fight. It's the only part of his arsenal that hasn't worked well. And McElnay really has been very quiet offensively. Never able really to get on track.
McElnay started this round effectively. Montalvo has come back.
McElnay beat Joe Martino in a 6-round decision win on August 16th. It was his last fight before this one.
These are junior middleweights, and the hometown favorite took a right to the side there that hurt. Montalvo crowding him to the ropes and banging away at the body. McElnay's got to find something in the next couple of rounds.
Montalvo worked to the body, but he also worked well to the head with that left half uppercut, half hook. So Orlando Montalvo is dominating Danny McElnay.
McElnay was told to use his left hook between rounds, saying he's open to that. Round 5, McElnay back to, hasn't lost as a pro. This is his 7th fight.
Well, McElnay has a potent punch. It would be the left hook. That's his best weapon. He's not a knockout artist. We've acknowledged that, but he does have some power in the left hook.
Left hook. Montalvo.
Didn't he used to be a composer?
That was
Monterrey.
That's right. Hey, one thing, that's a little bit like junior middleweight and super welterweight. They are the same division, folks. They call them junior middleweights one fight and super welterweights the next fight.
And basically the way that happens is WBC calls it super welterweight, and the WBA calls it junior middleweight.
154 pounds.
That's the best way to explain it.
Oh, right high on the head of McElnay, rocked him back. And then a couple of lefts to the body. Montalvo be the superior fighter, although his record doesn't show it as a pro.
Well, you know, that good amateur background gives us an indication that he might have been overmatched a bit in his first couple of fights, and that's what his new manager, Jimmy St. Angelo, said they needed to make more intelligent matches for him, and apparently they've done that here tonight. Because you would expect these fighters to be pretty equally matched, with McElnay having that good 6-0 record, but Montalvo is dominating.
A couple of good punches there by McElnay. And a right-hand lead, but he takes a left. And a right. Let's go.
Pace has slowed down here, and we mentioned that neither of these fighters has gone 8 rounds before. We're into round 5, and we may see the pace slow even more as this fight continues. They fought at a pretty brisk pace.
Especially Montalvo. Now McElnay actually is on the offensive a little bit. It was for the moment. Oh, good right by Montalvo. And McElnay was right at the end of round 1. Montalvo is tough. Round 5, and undefeated Danny McElnay is still looking for the answer against Orlando Montalvo.
Flash on Montalvo with yet another left hook, and tell you what, Danny McElnay is getting to the point in this fight where he's got to make some things happen.
Round 6, scheduled 8. Montalvo has been clearly the aggressor most of the time. In the last round, that began to change a little bit. He works on that body, doesn't he, Al?
He has done very well downstairs. That is a big improvement that I think we have to lay at the feet of Tommy St. Angelo, who's been training him. He's made Montalvo a much better body puncher than he was before.
Between rounds, McElnay, as we listened in on him, sounded a little desperate. Very young, saying, I don't want to go, I want to win. Right to the head.
Montalvo has retreated a little bit back into a more defensive posture. There. That certainly wasn't defensive.
2 lefts going by McElnay, and then a right. Now Montalvo comes back.
McElnay has
a good right uppercut, another one. They're trading it now. And Montalvo didn't give up a bit. This round is half over.
Danny McElnay exchanging with Montalvo.
Left and right by Montalvo. You never know about judging, but you'd have to think that McElnay's got to take him out if he's to win.
Or at least be impressive in these last 3 rounds. He does have the 6th, 7th, and 8th there, so perhaps if he was to win all 3, he might have a shot. Might be a good time to mention, based upon that here in New Jersey, 4 judges have been demoted by Bob Lee, the deputy commissioner, for their apparently bad performances in recent fights. One of those, the Davis-Howie fight, which we thought the judging was rather strange. One judge making 5-4-1 for Davis. So as a result of that and some other decisions, 4 judges have been demoted. They will go to training sessions in which they will watch fights, and until when they're ready, Bob Lee says they will get to judge again.
Crowd had something to cheer about in the 6th round, because young Danny McElnay has looked much better. Excellent round of a good fight.
In his best round of the fight, this was the best exchange for Danny McElnay. Good right uppercut, and he followed with another right.
As we come back live, McElnay's been taking it, takes another left. 3 lefts by Montalvo have stung Danny McElnay as we begin this 7th round.
And there's been a a slight but barely discernible change in this fight. Montalvo in the last round started holding a little bit more, looked a little bit tired, and in fact did take, I thought, a little bit of a beating in that round during a portion of it. That was the first round that I gave to Danny McElnay, and so I've got a 4-1-1 for Orlando Montalvo.
McElnay's corner said, "You're tired, yes, but he," meaning Montalvo, "is dead."
Figuratively speaking, of course.
A couple of good shots there by McElnay, and then back to work goes Montalvo.
We are into no man's land for both fighters, of course. Neither has gone beyond 6, so the conditioning factor very important at this point, obviously.
Right hand lead by Montalvo.
Let's him out here. Let him out. Come back. Bring back in.
McElnay just 19, Montalvo 24.
Right hand on the left side. Right hand on the left side.
The right was picked off, the left was not.
Montalvo in this round has picked up the pace a little bit from the last round, and he is being a little bit more aggressive.
Right hand hook. Right hand hook.
But this is a pretty close round, so the last minute could well decide who wins it.
Montalvo took another right to the midsection of McElnay. Slow round, but we got a final 3 minutes left, and they should be doozies. Told him this fight is even. Go out and take this round.
Well,
We'll see.
I wouldn't necessarily agree. I have a feeling that McElnay is probably behind, but again, there are a couple of rounds in there that were pretty close. But I think Montalvo's been the aggressor throughout most of this fight. I certainly agree with them that McElnay needs this round very badly.
Oh, right to the head of McElnay, who is the hometown favorite.
In the last few rounds, there's no question McElnay has come on a bit, especially in round 6. He was very effective. McElnay has two brothers who box in the amateurs. Stan, 21, is in Germany with the Air Force. He won the New Jersey Diamond Gloves Championship, and Chris, who is just 14, is a 3-time New Jersey Junior Olympic boxing champion. So a rich tradition of boxing in the McElnay family. Right now, Danny may be facing his first defeat as a pro.
He is taking a beating to the midsection and ribs.
There's some swelling around his left eye.
A right caught McElnay coming in. Blows to the head of McElnay. Actually looks quicker to the punch.
You would have thought that McElnay, being the boxer, would maybe put punches together in combination better, but not been the case. Montalvo has had quicker hands as well as, I think, more power.
It goes on. Let him out. Let him out.
Get him straight. Get him straight.
fight ever as a professional? Has Montalvo come back? Or is this fight as close as McElnay's corner said it was?
It'll be interesting to see just what the judges think of this fight. Certainly a very quick start for Montalvo. Maybe in the latter rounds, McElnay won several, but it would take, I think, that certainly to get in this decision.
In any event, it has been an outstanding fight. Enjoy it. There it is. Both men raise their hands, and isn't that something? McElnay as though he has won, Montalvo as though he has won.